The film begins at the Antwerp International Airport. A team of thieves called the Panther Mafia arrives to steal a red diamond on board. Among the team is Giovanna, Slavko, Drogon, Marco, Vuk, and Donnie. Giovanna operates surveillance while the guys storm the plane with guns and grab the diamond before fleeing. Back in Los Angeles, Nick O'Brien learns about the Antwerp heist and tries to go to his superiors. Believing Donnie and his crew to be behind this, they tell him to drop this because opening an investigation would mean having to publicly admit that Donnie successfully robbed the Federal Reserve. He later finds Merriman's girlfriend Holly and forces her to tell him where her dead boyfriend hid his money, and where he and Donnie were planning on going that they did not get to. She tells him it's at the Panama Diamond Bank, but she demands a cut of the money, or she will post a sex tape between her and Nick that his superiors and daughters would see. The Panther set up shop in Nice, France. Donnie goes by the name Jean-Jacques to stay hidden while the team is plotting to rob the World Diamond Center as a major event is taking place. Giovanna introduces Donnie to Shova, wife of the bank manager who is given the stolen diamond to keep safe. Shova brings Donnie inside the building, where he scopes the place out. He reports the issues with gaining access to the vault to Giovanna. In Sardinia, the Italian Mafia, led by a figure called the Octopus, learns about the heist. The red diamond belongs to them, and they plot retaliation for its theft. They head to Nice and start gathering intel on the Panthers. While Donnie is organizing the heist, including getting in and escape routes, Nick arrives in Nice and meets with Detective Hugo. He has been investigating the Panthers and gives Nick the lead he needs. Nick makes his way into Donnie's apartment before he gets home and forces Donnie to let him in with the Panthers, stating that he is broke and tired of doing the right thing with no rewards. Donnie brings Nick to meet Giovanna, and they later meet the rest of the crew at an outdoor club. Nick and Giovanna appear to be attracted to one another, which doesn't sit well with Marco, who was her ex. This leads to a fight between Nick, plus Marco and Vuk, and they get kicked out of the club. Nick and Donnie continue to hang out together, bonding over their shared difficult childhoods. They are later taken by the Italian Mafia. The Mafia takes Nick and Donnie out on a boat to the middle of the ocean, where they explain what was stolen from them, and their demand to get it back, or else they will be killed. Both are pushed into the water as a warning sign but swim back to the shore. When the guys return to meet with the rest of the crew, Giovanna tells Nick that Marco and Vuk have dropped out of the heist. The crew realizes they have a blind spot getting into the vault, so they use Nick as a fake security contractor to be allowed access inside and to get a look for an opening by planting a hidden camera on him. This also helps Nick spot the red diamond's location. Meanwhile, Marco and Vuk have aligned themselves with a rival gang, the Tigers, to get back at their former partners. The crew gets ready to pull off the heist, while almost everyone else, security included, is preoccupied with a soccer game. The crew make their way into the World Diamond Center from the building next to it, while Giovanna guides the guys by keeping an eye on cameras and security systems. The guys grab the diamond and cash, but Giovanna alerts them to the vault manager coming their way. They make it out of the building, but the bar used to climb across buildings falls into the street, leaving Nick stranded on the World Diamond Center's rooftop. He gets back inside and shoots a guard, but the guard stays alive because he was wearing a vest. This creates way for Nick to get out. Nick manages to rejoin the crew and make it to their getaway vehicle. While the vault manager and guards find the mess that the crew left, they realize the vault has been robbed. As the thieves are heading on their exit route towards the Italian border, Marco and Vuk arrive with the Tigers, leading to a shootout. Car chase. Nick and Donnie are able to get rid of most of the thugs as they drive, but are left to crash before Marco and Vuk try to execute them. They are both gunned down first by the Italian Mafia's gunmen. Nick and Donnie give them back the red diamond, and they are left alone with another car. The crew celebrates their victory until authorities show up to arrest them, except for Nick, since he was still working as law enforcement and worked with Hugo to capture the Panthers. Donnie and Giovanna look at him with betrayal as they are being wheeled away. Nick visits Donnie in prison and admits he was playing the crew, but says that their friendship was real. Donnie is later being transported to another facility, but the Italian Mafia ambushes the convoy and takes Donnie with them. He is met by the Octopus, who was impressed with Donnie's work with the WDC. He tells Donnie that he now works for them. Nick is driving along the coastline when he receives a text from Donnie, who knows that Nick had a hand in getting the Mafia to break him out. Donnie promises they will see each other again, and Nick smiles. This is the end of the film. Kindly subscribe to this channel, click the like button and hit the notification bell to support this channel. Thanks for watching.